Welcome to Community Youth Live. I'm Lexi.
I'm Capri.
And I'm Brooklyn.
And we are so happy to have you all here. This is our final week of Lifelines. All month long, we've been talking about how godly relationships help us grow. And we've been looking at stories of Jesus and his friends and how he treated them. So it's been fantastic having you join us for that journey. Now, if this is your first time here, welcome. We want to invite you to let us know in the chat, or you can go to cccs.org/CY and fill out the form, because we would love to deliver an extra special gift to you. Now, Brooklyn, what is it that we want to deliver to them?
So you can get a t-shirt or you can get chocolate.
Awesome. We would love to bring that out to you, so just let us know. Now, Capri, you have some information for us too, don't you?
Well, in the comments, we're going to throw out some questions, and you guys can answer or chat with your friends, and we'll be picking some names. If you get picked, you can either choose between an Amazon card or coffee delivered to you by Alexia, or lunch delivered to you by Alexia.
All right, so we know that this is a very stressful season and we want to cheer you up. So I have asked Capri to give us a bad joke of the week. Capri?
Now it's time for the bad joke of the week. Here's what it is. What does a bee sit on? And the answer is his behind. I'm dying here. That's just funny. Oh gosh. Oh gosh.
Thanks, Capri. Now it's your turn. What's your favorite bad joke? Be sure to leave it in the comments because we definitely want to hear it. Now, as you know, each week on Community Youth Live, we have an extra special guest join us. And tonight we have Nathan, which, as you know, is my husband. So what you might not know about Nathan is that he recently won a pretty big award. He won an Emmy, right? So if you watched the Emmy Awards 2 weeks ago, he was actually one of the winners for one of the projects that he worked on with Hit Record. So congratulations.
Thank you.
And part of the reason that I invited you here is because, you know, music is a very collaborative process, right? Can you speak to that? Like some of the rewarding parts of working together with people to create music and maybe some of the more challenging pieces of it?
I think that collaborating with people is really great because it helps get things done, and each person has their own individual things that they can contribute that can influence something in a way, making it more interesting than just one person could do alone.
Yeah. So our kind of big idea for today is godly friendships never leave us alone. Now, do you find that making music is more fun when you're on your own or when you're doing it with other people?
I think definitely with other people.
Okay, well, I think life is kind of like that too, right? Okay, well, since you're here, and I like challenging you, that's just like one of the joys of my life, I thought we would play a little music game, okay? So the game is a synonym game. Synonym song battle is what I'm calling this game, okay? And the challenge is I'm actually going to give you a song title, only I'm gonna give it to you all in synonyms, and then you're gonna have to try to guess what is the actual song that I'm trying to get you to guess, okay? So I'm going to turn that part off, and here's the first one. Vintage Village Highway. Vintage Village Highway. What do you think the name of this song is?
Old Town Road.
It is! How come? I thought for sure that would be more of a challenge. Okay. I desire to grab your palm.
I want to hold your hand.
It is! Oh my gosh. And you guys at home, you're going to be guessing along too. That would be really fun. Okay. Rotation in the depths.
Swirling in the deep.
That is not entirely accurate. It's actually rolling in the deep. But I won't get you on technicality. Okay. Evil man.
Bad boy.
It's bad guy.
Okay.
Everyone in the room is laughing at you right now. Okay. Sock me infant once more.
Hit me, baby, one more time.
It is! Man, you're going through this quick. Okay. Pondering loudly. Pondering loudly. Pondering loudly. 3, 2, 1. Thinking out loud, I got you! I got you!
I was gonna say that, but I don't know that song.
You're just gonna guess those are the words, okay. Fatality of an unmarried man. Fatality? This is kind of probably a little more obscure, you might not know it.
Murder of a single dude.
Murder of a single dude. It is death of a bachelor.
Oh, okay.
Alright, I'm gonna do one more chance. Circle of flames.
Ring of Fire.
It is! Well done. Okay, this was fun. I hope you guys were all enjoying guessing along at home. So right now we're going to dive into the last message in our Lifelines message series. But before we do that, we're going to go to a commercial break. And this commercial is dedicated to all of you out there who are frustrated with COVID cancellations. Enjoy.
That virtual worship is good, but it's just not the same. And you cry that Jason and Tom are just heads on a screen floating by. Why so sad? Remember the Christians in Acts had to worship at home. It's not that bad. Remember, it won't be forever, and you're not alone. You'll be back. Soon you'll see church won't just be on your home TV. And you'll be back. Time will tell. And you can air, hug all, and wish them well. Wear a mask on your face so we can all safely be in this place. 'Cause when push comes to shove, we are called to become like Jesus in His love. Da 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 da. You say the world is draining and you can't go on. The church is here to help you to stay strong. But let's not change the subject. Jesus' love is still the subject. We all know His love is the subject. And we're excited about the subject. Forever and ever and ever and ever and ever. You'll be back.
Can I be honest with you for a moment? Life can be very lonely sometimes. When family or friendships change, when you lose someone you loved. I know I've been there. I've lost a friend and family here, and I know that I will never be able to see them again here on earth. Or perhaps you have transitioned to a new school. That can be very lonely as well. Life can be lonely, but Jesus was no stranger to loneliness. Jesus also was no stranger to great friends. In John chapter 11, one of his best friends, Lazarus, passed away, and he wanted to go visit his family and be with the family. However, in this town, people wanted him dead. But the great thing is that Jesus still went. And here's the catch, he didn't go alone, he went with his friends. I believe he did this because he knew something great, that godly friendships never leave you alone.
One day, a group in Canada all dressed up as Batman. These people broke the Guinness World Record for the most amount of people dressed as Batman at the same time. 542 people became the Dark Knight together to raise money for others. There were so many Batmans. Take a look.
Nexon Energy employees, you're all gathered here for the largest gathering of people dressed as Batman. As declared earlier, the minimum requirement to set this record is 250 participants. After the final count and final deductions, the total number of people here today dressed as Batman is 542, the new Guinness World Records title. And on behalf of Guinness World Records, I'm proud to welcome you to the Guinness World Records family. You are officially amazing.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Atomic batteries to power. Turbines to speed.
Roger. Ready? It's fun to stay at the YMCA. It's fun to stay at the
When I think of Batman, I think of a superhero who can do it all. But even Batman probably had a share of lonely days too. I guess sometimes Batman needs another Batman. And the next time you're feeling alone, I want you to remember that even Batman needs a friendship lifeline sometimes. You know, just like a lighthouse helps sailors find their way to shore, or a bat signal calls Batman to the scene of a crime, friends can offer a signal of hope and direction when we feel alone. But it takes a lot of courage to send a signal to the people around you that you need them. And sometimes it takes practice. Like Jesus modeled for us, godly friends are friends who move closer when they know that you need them. And they aren't afraid of being nearby when things get difficult or they feel uncomfortable. They give you light when things feel dark. Godly friendships never leave you all alone because it matters to God that you're never alone. Now on Sunday we read from John 11 verses 7 through 16, and I'd encourage you to go back and read it again. Remember that Lazarus died and Jesus wanted to go back to Judea to raise him from the dead. And the disciples reminded Jesus that just a few days before this, the people of Judea were trying to stone Jesus, and still Jesus wants to go be there for his friends. Jesus was being the kind of friend who is with you through thick and thin. And the disciples were being the same kind of friends. They were all in. In fact, Thomas said, "Let's go to and let's die with Jesus." You know, we've read the same verse every week so far, and we're going to read it again today. It comes from Ephesians 5, verses 1 through 2. And it says, "Imitate God, therefore, in everything you do, because you are his dear children. Live a life filled with love, following the example of Christ. He loved us and offered himself as a sacrifice for us, a pleasing aroma to God." Now, we're supposed to be imitators of God, so we must look closely at the example of Jesus to see how we can be more like him in every area of our lives, including our friendships. And just like Jesus loved his friends so deeply that he refused to leave them alone when they were afraid and grieving, friends that imitate God never leave each other all alone. You see, Jesus lived his life in real, authentic relationships. He loved people deeply and he loved them well. And when his friends were suffering, he refused to leave them alone, even when it was dangerous for him. That's what great friends do. Godly friendships never leave you alone. Thanks for joining us for Community Youth Live, everyone. Have a great week. Bye-bye.